Hey, what up, Thomas? Hey, Thomas, did you ever finish your uncollected journey? Hey, Cameron, what's going on? Oh, the collector? Man, you gotta knock that out, bro. You just gotta keep hitting that arena and grind out them units for revives. Once you get past the collector, dude, like, the rewards for being uncollected are just jump dramatically. So it's totally worth it to finish it for sure. I'm not gonna lie, I dropped a buttload of units trying to finish that. It would have been easier if I would have waited, but becoming uncollected, it's just 100% worth it. Yeah, I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get today, just because my blade, and well, just mainly blade. Blade's locked up in Alliance Quest right now, so can't really do much there. But I'm gonna get as far as I can. Collector's mean to everybody. I remember like when I first fought him, like the first time I went through him, I think I went through like 500 or 600 units the first time. It was horrible. Yeah, sorry. I had to make room on my friends list because my alliance was, well, not just my alliance, but I had to trade with several people in like my global chat and stuff like that. Just because, gifting event and everything was going on. All right, I'll put you back on there. There you go. Where do I want to go? Where's this path? Every 7 seconds enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and just back out of here. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go with just a strong team instead of going for synergies around Sparky. So let's throw in Dormammu and Scarlet Witch. Yeah. I'm honestly just super excited to actually get to play with my Dormammu now that he's at rank 4. After I rank 4'd him, I haven't really had a chance to check him out too much. Received. Oh, you're awesome, man. You're awesome, Thomas. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get this done. Nah, I want to play with Dormammu. Check this guy out. He's just gonna be such a dirty defender whenever war starts tomorrow. Damn, 13,000 damage. Hey, Master, what's going on? So I decided not to go for that, what is it called? Sentry. I'm just not too impressed by him. Like, I've seen some people pull him as a 3-star, and then just some of the videos some people have posted, he doesn't seem all that great. I think, like, as soon as I get the shards, which is gonna be here very soon, I think I might just actually go ahead and, open up, just a regular 10k pistol. Just forget about Sentry, and just hope I can get enough shards to, by the time, Void comes around. I hate Yondu. I'm curious to see how Gladiator Hulk is gonna be. I still have that Science Awakening gem. If I'm not able to go for like Void, if I don't get the shards by then, I may go for Gladiator Hulk. Cause I gotta use. I don't have to, but I really want to use this stupid Science Awakening gem. I've had it for so long that it just seems pointless just sitting there like that. I've been having so much trouble with Drax lately, I don't know why. Look at that. Like, I go to parry him and nothing. That was too funny. I really do hope you actually get Gladiator. Hope that'd be sweet. I'm surprised you're not gonna go for Blade though, Thomas. I mean, that's if I didn't have Blade, that's exactly who I would say for. I mean, you watch me just run through Uncollected with Blade. No problem. I mean, he's so beast. Medusa Stalker Archangel. Personally, like I would go for Starkey. But see the thing about it is though, like Blade, honestly, like Blade is just an all around amazing champion. I know like the high damage dealing champions are really nice, but dude, like you have to think of it in long term. I mean, if I don't, well, I think yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. You seen me see if there's any revive. I might have missed a revive. No, you seen me run through, 5.4 using Blade, and whenever I ran through 5.4 using Blade, like, dude, he just rinsed through almost all of it. And I had Sparky at the time. I had him undo that. And I still like Sparky, but I mean, I think I maybe just need to learn how to play with him better. But it's really hard to just, beat Blade. Thomas, okay? So one thing you actually need to understand about getting into a better alliance, all right, is any of the top alliances or any of the main alliances, they look at one or two things. They look at your profile and see how it is. Like, and based on my profile, I mean, well, it's hard to base on my profile because I've been playing for a long time, but they look at it and they see like, okay, this guy has like a lot of, really good champions, blah blah blah. They look at the hero rating, but what a lot of alliances actually look toward is that PvP fights one. That tells people basically like how much you actually grind in the game. The higher that PvP is, basically, states like how active you are as a player. You know, because I mean, if you have like a high PvP like mine is, like that shows like you grind. You're always on, whatever, and that's mainly what a lot of alliances look for is just activity. And of course, with like if you're always on, you're always going to be contributing toward events. Things like that. I don't know too many decent alliances, but I mean, I could definitely look into seeing if there's any kind of global chats out there. Maybe you'd be okay with. or OK4. Dude, it's not really the fact that like I have no doubt that you're active, you know what I mean? But it's just seeing the proof, and like the only bit of proof of seeing if a player is active is mainly looking at those PvP fights. Because even when I used to be like an officer in several alliances, and I even ran a few alliances, and that was the main thing we would look out for, is just what their PvP was. Rating didn't matter. Now it's all about prestige game, really, like what your prestige is. But it's kind of like a almost like a rigged system, though. Like you can't get into a really good alliance, unless your prestige is up there, and your prestige won't get up there unless you're in a really good alliance. But once you get past the once you actually get past the collector, like that's gonna be your first step. Is get past the collector, and then work through like the monthlies. If you can, at least make one run through uncollected difficulty. Keep doing master. Keep working on Act 5. Did you already 100? I don't really remember, but did you already 100% um, Act 4? I mean, that's the thing. See, it's not. You just like, if you can get to him, don't back out. Like, don't back out. Like, that's the thing, or at least save up the units until you actually can actually knock him out. You haven't 100%ed Act 4 yet? Do that first. Like, for sure, do that. Because if you can do that, like 100% Act 4, you can get some stronger champions. And once you get those stronger champions, that's what's really like the difference. Yeah, and that's honestly, Thomas, that's what I would do. Is just hit the arena for like dedicate yourself. Like hit the arena for one whole month straight. Save up all the units you can, and then once that month is over, you have like all those units that you grinded out. Knock out the collector. It's basically it's literally it's that simple. You just got to be willing to actually do it. I mean, you have to be willing to grind. If you're not willing to spend the money to, drop on this game, you literally you just have to grind it out. I used to spend money in this game. I used to buy like just mainly special offers. I never really bought units. Like if I bought units, it was like for $5 or $10 if I was in the middle of like trying to finish something. But now I don't spend units. Not like I used to. All my units that I get now all come from arena. Honestly, Thomas, there's no secret real way of really fighting him. Like, yeah, Stark Spider-Man helps a lot because he does auto evade. Daredevil kind of helps, but who I actually used, believe it or not, was a rank 5 Hulk. Hulk actually did a lot of damage against him, but I mean, I'm sure there's people who put out videos. If you look it up, fighting the Collector in 5.2, I'm sure people have put out videos, basically saying how to fight him. But when I went through it, I didn't really know of anybody who actually had a how-to video of how to do it. I just, I just pushed through it. Like, that was like the only way I could actually do it was just to push through it. Let's see if I can check out this guy's region. Ooh, I need it now. And of course, if this doesn't kill. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna kill. Yeah, still got some regeneration. As I have a Loki, but my goal is to beat the road to Labyrinth so I can. Dude, like, it's, I don't know, man. I don't really know how to explain it. All the stuff that you're talking about, you're wanting to beat. I mean, right now you're trying to get through the Collector, and if you haven't beat Road to the Labyrinth, like, okay, well, let me put it to you this way, right? So, and I'll just be completely honest with you. Road to the Labyrinth is probably harder than the Collector, I think. Because the Collector you only have to go through just the one time. But Road to the Labyrinth, I mean, you got 6 quests to go through, and it's those soft guard nodes, unless you have, like... See, who got me through that, the soft guard nodes? Because unfortunately I didn't have somebody like Black Widow at the time, but Black Widow's nerfed now, so that one's kind of irrelevant. But who I actually use for like those soft guard nodes where it's like they only lose 1% of their health at a time. I had to use Black Panther at the time to get through it, and that was because just bleeding him out. Getting the Awakening Gem Crystal. See, but doesn't Road to the Labyrinth only give you a 4-star Awakening Gem Crystal though? I mean, if you 100% Act 4, which is a lot more of your difficulty, 100%ing Act 4 will give you a generic 4-star Awakening Gem, who you can use on anybody, versus like going through Road to the Labyrinth, you get an Awakening Gem Crystal, which is random, so you don't know what it's doing. There's a lot of stuff in this game for you to progress in, Thomas. It's just all about, like I was saying, if you're not willing to drop money on the game, the best way is just hit that arena and work at it. Yeah, that spiked armor is no fun. Not even then, even with spiked armor, I actually still used Black Panther for that. Bleeding them out and trying to stay away. Oh, actually, I take that back. I actually used Wolverine on that, I want to say. Because Wolverine had that regeneration. I think I used Wolverine and Ultron to get me through that. Spiked armor's a pain, though, man. But, I don't know, with all the changes that had happened to the game, like, back in the day, you could get through Road to the Labyrinth using a 3-star Black Widow. Sig 99, and now it's just like, everything's just changed, they nerfed Black Widow, they nerfed Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch, believe it or not, was actually Yeah, use Wolvie. Wolvie. Like, okay, see, and this is another thing, right? Okay, so if you can 100% 5.4, you'll get that Awakening Gem. And I would say to use it on Wolverine. Wolverine's a great person to use it on. Um, the login rewards for today is disgusting. Is that what it is? 250 5-star shards? Yeah, that's better than nothing. I think getting that 250 will actually. I may be able to open up a crystal sooner. So that's probably what the rewards are then. I bet you anything that's how it's going to progress. Probably like 250, 500, maybe 1,000 and 2,000, or maybe 500, 1,000, and then 1,500, something like that. I wonder if that's what the rewards will be. Those 250 4-star or 5-star shards aren't really bad. Like I said, it might. I maybe it gets me closer to possibly opening up a crystal, the 4-star basic crystal. There's only two champions that I'm like absolutely 100% want to get out of that, and that's Ghost Rider, and I want Gwenpool. I really hate to have another skill at rank 4, but I have a skill rank up gem, so that's who I'm probably most likely going to use it on. She'll probably press once I actually get her, and once I actually dupe her, she'll get me over a 7k prestige. I have all the class catalysts I need to take her up to rank 4. After we finish this, we'll see how close I am. I think I might need to do this one. I think if I finish the chapters 1 and 2, it may give me enough for a 5-star crystal, but we'll see. Those shards that we just got actually kind of helped a lot, so. Or I might be completely wrong and I'll have to 100% the uncollected to get it. But there's a little trick to fighting. That's what's funny. There's actually a funny trick to fighting Sentry and Void in here, and I think Kabam just totally screwed up with it. And literally, it's Sparky, Ronin. Those champions will actually help a lot. Oh, whoops. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pause the stream really quick. I gotta take this 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Dang phone call. Let's try tackling this out with Dormammu. Really had a better playing Dormammu, but at the same time I don't, just because I'm never really going to use him too much. He's mainly just for a defender and synergies with Blade. But if he's used correctly, he's still pretty OP. Damn, almost got... Oh, that power drained me? Piece of crap. Alright, let's see how much damage we can get out of this one right here. Boom, boom. Dang. How do you avoid that if you don't have somebody like Sparky? No. Alright. 10%. This guy has so much life. It's not even fair. Yep. Rip. Rip Dormammu. Let's finish it off with Sparky here. Alright, we'll check it out. See, hopefully I can get... See how many shards I have, or how much I am away to getting that, a basic crystal. It should be really close. I hope I'm really close. Jeez, 9327. So even if I 100% this second chapter, I'm still gonna have to 100% the last one. So I'm actually gonna have to 100% the whole thing just to get it. No worries though. Not worried at all. The only thing I wish was the freaking uncollected gave you units, but it does not. Yeah, at least I already went through the hardest path. Oh, this is the one I'm dreading right here the most. You know what? Let's do that one. Let's just do it, see if we can knock it out. Because I don't have Iceman for Nightcrawler. It's gonna suck. But I want to say Dormammu might be able to actually do a decent job against it. If I can parry heavy, he can probably take off. I think I might only need to do 4 parries if I'm lucky. Oh, you are savage. Oh, not cool. Really? Oh, that took her out. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Get past this stupid Nightcrawler. I have no idea what language that is, but hi. Oh, why do you have to dash back right out the back? Boom. Alright. Oh, I didn't want to eat. Oh, cool, sweet. Okay. So you gotta wait till. Oh, cool. He took himself into swashbuckling. Haha, sucker. And you have to do Jack. Oh, don't kill me though. And right here with a parry. And rip. Oh, no. So close. Should we do Ghost Rider? Oh, actually, Blade is a dimensional, or Ghost Rider is a dimensional being. See, look at this. This is just like an example, right? A rank 4 unduped Blade. And watch me just rip through this Ghost Rider. That danger sense, man. It does a whole lot. And being in mind, Ghost Rider is bleed immune, so he doesn't have to bleed. Look at that damage. A rank 4 Ghost Rider, unduped. Or a rank 4 Blade, unduped. Like, Blade is just so amazing. You know what? You know what? Let's take this guy to rank 5. Even though he's unduped, let's just take him to rank 5, man. I like him a lot, and I think I'm gonna do it eventually anyway, so let's go. Rank 5 Blade. Let's use all this random ISO I got. I like Blade way too much, man. He's just so OP. There goes all my gold. Crap. Kabam CEO. I haven't played too much with. I haven't played with him at all. But if I can be completely honest, I don't. I'm not impressed with Sentry at all whatsoever. He seems way too. I don't know, clunky. Like I was watching Seaton play with him, and Seaton could not proc any of his reality warp buffs to save his life. Like, yeah, it's only 30% chance. I honestly think how it's gonna work, right? I think Sentry's gonna come out. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Sentry sucks," blah blah blah, and then there's gonna be like this ridiculous like buff that's gonna come out or synergy that he's gonna get with somebody else, and with that synergy, it's gonna increase his chance from like 30% to like 80 or like 30% to 100 or something crazy, you know what I mean? And he's just going to become super OP, you know? And then everybody's going to be sad that they didn't go for Sentry. But that's just the way I'm thinking it's going to be. But at the same time, you have to understand too, right? Like, we don't see that synergy. We don't see that synergy. But we also never really seen that synergy either whenever it came to, like, yeah, like that 50% attack. Yeah, I get that, right? Like, I get that. But with the unique synergies, right? That could change. That could change dramatically. Okay, and so let me just show you an example, right? So this is the way. That's exactly what I'm saying, right? So you're talking about that increased by 50% attack synergy, which is cool. But look at this, right? So if you go to Blade and let's see, actually, I'm back out. So if we go to Blade here and go into info, and then we look at the synergies, right? So Blade, he gets a 40% potency with danger sense, and then he starts to fight with and then look at that, Sparky starts to fight with 3 poise charges. See, like these unique synergies that they get, like, and that's just what I'm looking at is like there's somebody else, maybe not Void necessarily, but somebody might come out where he's gonna give some kind of crazy synergy, right? To Sentry, and it's just gonna make Sentry just super super gnarly. But we'll just have to see, because in my personal opinion, right? Like Blade helps Sparky out a lot, and I mean a lot, a lot. Like legend runs, all that. Ooh, come on. No, I don't think they would nerf the synergy. If they haven't nerfed Blade, I don't think they would ever do that. That would be a huge mistake. And the only reason why it'd be a huge mistake is just because you have to understand, like, the synergy. Like, I don't know, people spend a lot of money on this game, and for them to release a character and then nerf him, like, that's super uncool. But hey, guys, I actually gotta finish working on my grandmother's vehicle. So I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'll be back later on though tonight, and we'll go ahead and finish knocking this out 100%. Thank you guys for coming in, checking that out. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe whenever if you want to see me go ahead and knock this out 100% later. Peace.